I got another video for y'all. This Rich Report season 1 episode 9. Let's get into it. So the choosing went about how you expected. Probably would have went more in depth if the women who were feeling both could only choose one. But Annie and Amanda are going on the first dates. Annie is eating with Steven in a country ass setting, and Kurt rented out a whole train so they cuddling and looking at scenery and shit. The second date Steven's going on is with Whitney. They going skating. And seems that Steven is kind of thrown off by the fact that Whitney isn't rushing to get married and to have a family. And it's losing me because it's like I feel this late in the game. You guys would have kind of went over that. I don't know. Or maybe I missed something. Kurt is going on a date with Carolyn, and she does the whole thing where he voices real concerns. And she's like, "You're leading with fear. You're leading with fear." But he even said in his confessional, like, these are situations that might actually arise within our relationship. It's not about letting fear drive or whatever the fuck she's talking about. This is just real life. Steven's next date is with Kala, and he's like, "When I was younger, every country boy takes his girl to the corn maze." Well, you better grow up, Steven. These bitches don't even want Cheesecake Factory. Like, I'm damn sure. Hey, they complain about STK now. I'm damn sure they not gonna walk through no damn corn maze. This nigga needs to get updated to the times. I'm just saying. Last day, Steven is going on a horse riding date with Amber, and Kurt is going on his date with Kala, and afterwards Whitney, because like I said, Kala and Whitney both like both guys. On Kurt and Kala's date, she says that her date was so good with Steven that that's the direction that she wants to go. I have no issue with her decision, but I'm sure Kurt looked lost because he probably wanted her to finish their date before she said that and kind of give him a chance, I guess. Like, they literally just poured out the wine, and she was like, "Yeah, it ain't it." On Steven's date with Amber, he says his usual about how she's always serious, and he wants to see that fun side of her, but instead of communicating that, he just lets her go on and on the whole night. Like, I get there's some things that you don't want to have to ask for, but then again, she may be overthinking, or maybe you can get to the bottom of why she's not always showing that fun, lighthearted side, which after you met the family, you kind of would have put two and two together. At least I did, which is she doesn't really open up and she doesn't really let people in because that nigga cheated on her, and the nigga that cheated on her was literally living in her house and was living up under her and was her whole ass support system, and she trusts that nigga and he did her wrong. So now she's gonna unload all types of deep shit onto you in order to really make it to the core of when she can trust you, and then when she could trust you, then she'll open up. But hey, what do I know? And of course, when she asks, where they stand, and he finally says that to her, that, she's always serious and where's the fun side, like, she was like, "Oh, I thought that's what you wanted, was deep combos. That's why I got deep." Then the date ended with him pretty much friend zoning her and said they're just friends who have deep combos. I'm still here, Amber. And Operation Embarrass the Black Woman on Love reality TV show is complete. Kurt on his date with Whitney, and she friend zones him as well. And he's like, "Oh, toast to the second time of me being friend zoned." But it's like, you did this to yourself, Kurt. Like, with Steven, no pun intended, you can actually tell it's even. He doesn't know if he likes Annie more or Callum more or Whitney more, which we figure out about Whitney, and I'll speak on that in a second. They all evenly have a chance. But with Kurt, even Ray Charles could see 4 weeks ago it was Carolyn or Amanda. Fuck 4 weeks ago. At least, what is it, 9? You knew at least 6 weeks ago. You knew at least 6 or 7 weeks ago it was either Carolyn or Amanda. So you can't sit over here and be like, "Oh, well, I'm getting friend zoned again." Well, yeah, duh. Nobody's going to put all their fucking chips into you and put all their chips forward to getting to know you or hoping that they'll be picked or chosen. And they know at the end of the day what it fucking looks like at the end of the road. Be mad at yourself. But to my surprise, she friends on Kurt just for her to be on the way to see Steven, only for him to hand her boarding pass. And I'm a little lost because I thought they was feeling Whitney. So this is a shocker to me as well. But he said he had a stronger connection with the other girls. But I mean, if that's the case, why is Kala still here? And I like Kala. Like, this is not a diss on Kala, but I'm just confused because her and Whitney have literally been hand in hand in the same fucking boat, in the same kayak this whole time. I mean, she's opening up a little bit more than Whitney, but you haven't really been going strong with her. You know what I'm saying? Because she really just made her decision today, this episode. But it's just a thought. So Whitney goes home. She's surprised. She's like, "Is someone out there for me?" At least she left with some champagne. Shit. Denzel in this bitch. I'm leaving here with something. But anyway, yeah. Next is the finale to see who they choose and see how they go about it. So, yeah, we finna hit that. Get this shit out the way. Get a movie review in. Yeah. Anyway, don't really like, subscribe, share, cash your friends.